That's interesting also, and it's also pointed out that Vietnam, of all countries in Southeast Asia, as been hinted in the report, has actually invested a lot also in training their workforce towards AI capabilities, really preparing for themselves for that future that's coming at us very fast. But again, just how important, can you help us understand how important is it in terms of training? How important is that for Vietnam? What are they doing right that's helping them scale up that quickly? And again, going back to that, how much longer do you think will it take for Vietnam to actually compete with the likes of the US, the Indias, and the other IT powerhouses in terms of providing these particular services, especially in the realm of AI, sir?
Yeah. So I think investments in education is going to be paramount for them to move up the value chain. India invested in the IITs in early 1950s. Mm-hmm. Vietnam started working with the government and also the Indian tech companies and institutions to start investing in like tech education somewhere in the late 90s, early 2000s. AI is cutting edge of development, so training the workforce and investing in developing talent is going to be very important for them to build the required capabilities, because this is not the simple workloads. You need knowledge of maths, you need knowledge of technology, computer languages, data science to grow. So the local private institutions, investments from Western countries will be very important for them to move up the value chain and to train their workforce.
And in terms of developing AI capabilities for Vietnam, where are they when you compare them to some of their neighbors in Southeast Asia? Are they ahead of the curve in terms of putting resources and developing talent to service this growing industry? And do you think that will actually help them leapfrog other countries in Southeast Asia in terms of providing these AI services, for instance?
Sure. So I believe in like emerging Southeast Asia. I think they're probably at the leading edge of developments. I mean, when you speak to countries like Malaysia or Philippines, or you speak to the companies over there, they're not been thinking that long term. But for Vietnam, we can clearly see the companies thinking about investments into education now, and you can clearly see like the leading companies, their chairmen, CEOs, are talking about like the initiatives that they're taking to develop their universities, to develop their education systems, to be at the forefront of AI in Southeast Asia.